Hello, everyone. So, how is this quarantine period staying at home treating you? I hope you won't just be sitting at home doing nothing or probably binge eating because those are not quite good for you and for your health. So, let me suggest you to do something useful like watching this video and learn something about grammar. All right. So today I am going to share with you about a specific grammar topic in my online grammar class with me. Hi. And this should be an opportunity for you to learn at the comfort of your home since you can't go out, I can't go out. So there's no problem because this class is a bridge between you and me. Okay, so in our online grammar class today, what I'm going to specifically cover is the topic of past participles. Okay, so let's have a look. We are going to cover the topic of past participles basically on what past participles are and also when to use past participles. Okay, so let's have a look. Number one, what's the past participle? I am not sure if many have heard of past participles because whenever I usually come across questions, teacher, what's the past participle? I have only heard of past tense. So like past tense, a past participle is also a word which is formed from a verb, meaning that a past participle can also be a verb, but it can also be something else. But originally it is formed from a verb. That's the basic idea of what past participle is. In order to understand better, let us look at some examples of past participles. Okay, we need to get rid of these first. Okay, so these are some examples of past participles. The past participles is something I usually tell my students, the third column of the verb, of a verb. So for example, let's look at the leftmost column here. We have here the base form, like the words begin, come, drink, eat, fight, go, hear, put, read, run, talk. These are the base verb forms, okay? Kata kerja yang asal, kata akar bagi kata kerja. And then we have the simple past form. Okay, we have began as the past tense for begin, came as the past tense for come, drank for drink, ate for eat, fought for fight, went for go, heard for hear, put for put, read for read, ran for run, and talk. Salah pula kat sini. Talked for talk. This one talk is with ed, alright? So next, the third column, as I mentioned, would be the past participle. For begin, we have begun in the past tense and began in the past tense and begun for the past participle. The word come, the past participle for the word come is also come. How about the word drink? The past participle for the word drink is drunk. And eat is eaten. Fight is fought. Go is gone. Hear is also heard. Put is also put. Read is, even though this, it has the same spelling, but it is pronounced as read. Run is also run. And talk is talked. Now, I want to show you some the different patterns in these verb forms, okay? Look at number one, the word begin here. The past tense for the word begin is began, and the past participle is begun. Basically, all the three verb forms for base, simple past, and past participle are different. Now let's have a look at the word come. The base form for the word come is come, but the past tense is came. But when it comes to the past participle, it becomes come again, just like the base form here. Okay, look at the third example, which is talk here. Remember, talk here contains ed. Yeah? I mistyped this. So the base form for the word talk is talk without ed. The simple past is talk with ed, and the past participle form is talked with ed. Meaning here the sorry, the last one would be the word put. We have put. Okay, there are four varieties of these past participles. Number one is when the base form, the simple past, and past participles are all different from each other. Begin, began, began. Number two is when the past participle is the same with the base form. Come, came, come. Number three is when all the three verb forms are the same. Put, put. And last but not least, it is when the past participle has the same, shares the same word with the simple past. Talk, talked, talked. Okay? So that is basically some examples of past participles. Some students will be asking, teacher, so how do I remember these past participles? Just like how you cannot remember simple past, or there is no specific formula on how to remember the simple past words, the same applies to past participles. What you have to do is to read a lot, and when you come across, you read a lot and practice using these words, and you will eventually get used to it. Okay, so yeah, read a lot and use English a lot. When do we use past participle? Hang on, I need to erase all of these scribbles. Okay, so when do we use past participles? Number one, as adjectives. For example, you know the word break. The past participle form for break is broken. Okay, you can Google this. So as an adjective, we can use broken before a noun to describe an arm. So I have a broken arm. Tangan yang patah. Number two, freeze. The past participle form for freeze is frozen. Okay, it's not the cartoon, the Elsa one. Let it go, let it go. So frozen is the past participle and can also be used as adjective to describe frozen food or frozen drink. Okay, so basically frozen in this phrase is functions as an adjective. Next, we have print. When we say printed here, it is not a past tense, but printed here is used to describe the word. So printed word, perkataan yang dicetak. So printed here is an adjective to describe the word word. Next, we have tear. This is not tear, this is tear, koyak. And the past participle form is torn. Torn shirt, baju yang terkoyak ataupun baju yang dikoyak. So torn is used to describe shirt. And last one, pollute. Polluted river. Okay, polluted river, sungai yang tercemar. Next, then we also use past participle in perfect tense. The underlined and bold, the words in bold here are the formula for perfect tense. Number one, he has eaten. So eaten here is a past participle. We have talked. So talk here is not a past tense, but it's a past participle for the word talk. I had been given. Been is a past participle form for the word be or is or are. But in this sense, oh yeah, be, been, are, and is, are, was, were. And then we have given here, it's a past participle form for the word give. Okay, the last sentence would be, you had already gone. Gone is the past participle for the word go. All right, let's have a look at the third instance, when to use past participle. We also use past participle in passive voice or ayat passive. Number one, for example, she was allowed. Allowed here is not a past tense, it's a past participle form for the word allow. She was allowed to go home. Dia dibenarkan. Okay, if we say she allowed, she allowed means dia membenarkan atau telah membenarkan. In this sentence, it means she was allowed to go home. Dia dibenarkan pulang. Number two, you are not forgotten. Awak tidak dilupakan. So if we drop the word not here, you are forgotten. Awak dilupakan. Alright? So this is not past tense. This is present tense because of the word are. Okay? It is, but we use past participle here as in an indicator that this sentence is actually a passive voice. To make a passive voice, we need to use past participle. Next, it is found that the guy is my brother. Found here is also a past participle and not a past tense. And last one, the drinks are already paid. Minuman itu telah dibayar. Paid here, it's not a past tense, it's also a past participle. All right, so these are the three instances I can share today on when to use past participles. All right, so if you have any question, you may drop your comment in the comment sections about when to use past participles or probably some examples of past participles. So that is all for today. Let me erase this first so that I can show my drawing here. Not my drawing, a drawing of me. Okay, so I hope to see you in the next grammar class. Okay, actually I am conducting a grammar class, specifically an online grammar class beginning tomorrow, 23rd March, until hopefully the end, the final day of our quarantine period, 31st March 2020 at only 65 ringgit. So this is open for secondary school students aged 15 and above, basically PT3, PT3 candidates and above. All right, and these are all the information are here, or I will probably share the poster later. And besides this, my team and I are also organizing our another online class for school students, specifically on how to answer questions. We have 3 packages. This is called Kelas Bahasa Inggeris Online. We have 3 packages. We have package A, grammar for primary, specifically for 9 to 12 year olds. And then package B, writing for primary. And package C is SPM essay writing. This is only 80 ringgit, but 50 ringgit is for our own students. So to register, you can log on to this website or scan the QR code here, or you may call this number or WhatsApp us for more information. And additionally, I would also like to invite you to subscribe to my Telegram channel, which is called Empower Your English with Teacher Azura. So what I usually do, though not daily, is to share things like these, infographics on English. This is some of the examples. Okay, so like I shared the meaning of the word infamous, the correct pronunciation of some words, and vocabulary and stuff. So please welcome and subscribe to my Telegram channel. Okay, I think that is all for today. Thank you for watching.